All right, we're live.
We are?
Yeah, but they can't hear us.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we can talk about plowing trophies. Nice.
No.
Nice.
Correct. 2.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of GegaHub Live.
Hi, everybody.
Woo! I am host 1 of 3, Louis Stellatori.
I'm host 2 of 2, DaiKaiju, 2 of 3, DaiKaiju Tony.
Ouch.
Wow, he already
Ouch.
bumped you out.
And I'm on the outside looking in, Adam Crin. Wow. Wow.
So, we're doing another
That's
review
harsh,
today.
man. That's harsh.
Whoa, why
What happened?
is it playing our audio again?
What?
Are
Are we having audio issues?
Yeah.
No. The audio works from my end, and because I have a Chrome tab with this video playing, and it seems right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it on YouTube. Anyway.
Somebody had their volume
wait,
too
wait.
loud.
Guys.
Way to give me a heart attack. Gosh.
Guys, we're still learning the system.
That's
so
true,
Please
true,
be
true.
patient with us.
Right.
But this week, we're going to be reviewing a movie about a certain supreme sorcerer,
That's
a
right.
master of the mystic arts, if you will.
The original screen adaptation of Doctor Strange himself.
That's right. We're reviewing Doctor
Mordrid.
Mordrid, master of the unknown.
That's right.
This is a movie from, if you can believe it, 1992.
Right?
Yes.
Because I saw pictures of this movie when you guys talked about it,
Right.
and I could have sworn it was from the 80s. Like, it looked like it was.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
definitely got a made-for-television
Blasphemy.
sort of look to it. No, I'm
How
sorry.
dare you,
it-
sir.
it-
That is
it's a full
Jeffrey
moon
Combs.
picture. Full moon pictures usually are in that caliber.
Charles Band
listen.
is not known for A-quality pictures.
Yes.
Look, I'm all for Jeffrey Combs, but we'll talk about some of the issues that I had with this movie.
Whoa. Okay. So a little backstory to this movie. Apparently,
It was a Doctor Strange adaptation.
yes, it was a Doctor Strange adaptation, and not maybe. Like, I think Marvel pulled the rights from them last minute, and they just had to.
No, they actually, it was in production too long. The
Oh.
rights expired, and they decide, you know what, let's just finish it.
Oh, okay.
So this makes me wonder how much of that movie was filmed as a Doctor Strange movie before they were like,
Oh, I would say most
yeah,
of
listen,
it.
guys. Listen, guys, this isn't a Doctor Strange movie anymore. We got to change it last minute. So,
mean-
like, they have to did they lose the rights as this movie was filming, or?
Yeah, apparently it was in production too long, and they didn't want to just scrap it, so they finished it.
So right. So I'm guessing they probably had to reshoot a bunch of stuff where they called him
Probably.
Doctor Stephen Strange or something like that. So
Probably, yeah.
yeah, I'm guessing this was not the most ideal thing, but it did. I will say, just right off the bat, that despite a lot of it, it was actually quite entertaining.
Yes.
Probably not in the way that you're thinking, but in the way that we love. In the way that we love most bad movies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. But,
Like the room, like you can't call The Room a good movie. Can you call it entertaining?
excuse me?
Sure.
This
comparing this to
this
The Room?
film
Oh my God.
is No Room.
Listen. Okay, we all love Miami Connection. Is Miami Connection good?
No.
Is it fun and entertaining? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of this movie was.
What?
I don't know. That's apples
for
and
one-
oranges.
For
man.
like a specific scene I'd like to bring up later, maybe. But you could tell this movie is like
Oh yeah.
heavily influenced from
Yeah.
Ditko. Just look at the main cover where he's
Right.
doing this.
Yeah.
He's doing Doctor Strange's
Listen.
pose.
I mean, you have the Watcher, you have Astral
Okay,
Projection, you have
Astral
Baron
Projection,
Mordo.
yes.
I mean, it's all
Oh,
there.
the villain of this movie.
Yeah, it's all there.
That doesn't make the movie good. That makes it entertaining. That makes it fun. That does not make it good.
No, I wouldn't call it
We'll
high
talk
art.
about it.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
call
we'll
it high
talk
art.
about it for sure.
I tell you, this movie, looking at Jeffrey Combs in this movie, I'm like, him and Bruce Campbell should have been in a movie together as brothers. Like,
Yeah, he does.
They
does-
do
he
look
does-
a lot alike.
He does kind of have that Bruce Campbell like face,
Chin
that
and-
chin, the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And the
got a
stare.
look for sure. I don't think he's
Yeah.
as dashing so
Oh,
much
no.
as Bruce Campbell is, but for sure he's not a bad looking dude.
He's like Bruce Campbell's nerdy younger brother.
Right. Herbert West.
You know what? Speaking of Bruce Campbell, I also did watch the
Ash
Doctor
Williams
Strange
and his
movie.
adopted brother Herbert West.
Herbert West. I did. Oh, since we're talking about Bruce Campbell, I did watch the Doctor Strange movie this
Yeah.
weekend,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched
and
it.
so that movie is kind of the same thing. It's not particularly good.
No, it's not
But-
good.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun movie. I thought there was a lot of like
Well, yeah, I
that
have issues
old
with
school
it, but
comic
I,
book feel to
I
it.
I have less issues with Doctor Mordrid than the Multiverse of Madness. Ugh.
It's understandable. Listen, when Everything Everywhere All at Once does a better multiverse movie than
Right.
every Marvel movie,
Right.
Oh,
there's
yes.
an issue. There's an
Right.
issue.
Yes.
But that's a topic for another time. We're talking
Yeah.
about Doctor Mordrid, the
Right.
Master of the Unknown.
Right.
So slated to be a Doctor Strange movie back
It
in
was,
the
yeah.
90s.
Yep.
It was obviously they lost the rights, so they had to change it to Doctor Mordrid.
Doctor Mordrid.
But there is a lot of
I like that he rented out rooms at the Sanctum Sanctorum. I thought that was a nice twist.
yes.
Yeah, it's funny how nobody like questioned this guy with like the
Oh man.
the weird padlock on his door who never comes
Oh.
out. No one knows who the landlord was.
You have my
Yes.
rent check. You own the building.
Oh, dude, that woman is the most gullible woman in all of New York, for sure.
She's good
Oh,
looking though.
Listen, no, she is, which is an issue because
Luis
if
is
she
on a
was-
tear tonight.
listen to me. If she was in regular New York, being as trusting as she is to a guy who claimed to be a wizard, right? No doubt in her mind, this
Right.
guy was a wizard because he said so.
That's right.
She would have gotten kidnapped or killed a long time ago.
Oh my god. Okay, can we talk about how
Some nice men wanted me to go into their van, so I did.
So I did.
Yeah, so I did.
Okay, but can we talk about how Dr. Mordred responds to the police when they suspect him of anything? He's like, "No, it's the spell." I'm like, "You really think they're gonna believe you, man?
Right, yeah.
Are you serious?"
He goes right there.
He gave it up so fast. It was insane how quickly he was like, "No, guys, let me explain. There's a dark wizard, and he's trying to find me, and I'm a good wizard, and he's trying to kill people, but I'm trying to save people, you guys." Like,
So we're cool, right?
did you expect the police to go, "Oh shit, I didn't know that we had a wizard"? Yeah, go on ahead, sir. Please leave.
Please, you're free to go.
Please, you're free to go. Please stop the dark wizard. If you need any help, let us know.
Oh, man, let's also
Let's
talk
talk
about his
about,
magical powers,
yeah,
like
the
repairing eyes.
Oh, Dr. Mordrid's?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
repairing eyes magically.
He was very powerful.
Yeah.
He was an alien too, sent by the
Yes.
Watcher.
It's
basically the Watcher.
Basically the Watcher, yeah.
Let's Jesus Christ. Let's run down this movie synopsis real quick. So Dr. Mordrid has been fighting
Well, he's been on
his
guard
name?
apparently.
he's been on guard against
Even though
a dark
the-
wizard named Cabal.
Cabal, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
was Shao
Oh my
Kahn
God.
in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
That's
So,
right.
like,
Yeah,
Brian-
Shao Kahn
Brian
from Mortal Kombat
Thompson.
Annihilation.
The alien
Oh
bounty
my
hunter
God.
from X-Files, yeah.
And he's named Cabal, who's also a Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat character. I'm
Well,
like,
yeah,
oh,
Cabal just
wow.
means like secret group or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Cabal.
So him and Cabal, he's been guarding against the return of
Yeah.
Cabal, who is God. What was he doing? He was going to destroy all life on Earth or something like that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Because of course he was.
it's basically Baron Mordo and Doctor Strange's story. That's what it is. You know, they were trained together, but Mordo just wants power. He doesn't give a crap about anything else. You know, and
He's a
Doctor
Right.
right. Yeah.
So he's been waiting for this guy, I guess, to come back or to make sure that he doesn't do whatever it is that
Right.
he's going to do. Of course, he
Right,
does
right.
come back,
of course.
and
Wouldn't
he
have a
has to
movie if he
stop
didn't.
him. Exactly. Yeah. Can you imagine? Like, I'm just waiting for him to come back. So is he going to come back?
I don't know.
So, and that's pretty much. It's pretty basic. It's a pretty
Yeah.
basic plot for a movie.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
Yeah,
But
it's the first
Man,
few
like,
issues
it's
of
also-
Doctor Strange, I think.
it's also R-rated, which
Yeah.
surprised me. Like, because in the opening scene,
Mostly for
Uh,
F-bombs.
no, yeah, but in the opening scene, Cabal makes someone shoot themselves, and like
Right.
it cuts out, it doesn't show that scene. Then all of a sudden, like you see a little bit of blood here and there, and F-bombs. I'm like,
Lots of F-bombs.
You also see a naked woman at one point.
yes,
Oh,
and a
yeah,
naked woman.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the girlfriend.
The
Or
girlfriend,
whatever,
yeah.
the girlfriend of the zealous dude who was trying to help bring him back.
The two zealots, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was
culties.
good. Honestly, I like that. I like that he had.
You
group
like,
of
you
followers
like that there was a
sometime,
new
they really
woman? Or...
No. I mean, of course I do, but no, I like that aspect of like having help. It would just
It's a
be
trap.
there's a certain kind of fun that can be found in him
Right.
just walking around trying to figure out the new world. But at the same time, it's like
Mm-hmm.
the movie's like an hour, and
It's not long,
and
yeah.
it's like it's
Hour
not a
and
long
20?
movie. So having him have like two flunkies.
Yeah.
And then the one guy just kind of getting the one flunky just kind of getting his comeuppance at the end.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
You
That
can't
was-
hurt me!
You know, I was okay with that. I was okay with that, yeah.
Oh, in that final fight, a stop motion dinosaur fight.
I mean,
Yeah.
what other movie do you have dinosaur skeletons fighting each other? I mean, come on!
And, yeah, and Cabal gets impaled.
And that was way before the Dresden Files did it. Excuse me.
I
The what?
love. Listen, if you want to win
The
me
Dresden
over in a
Files.
movie, just add stop motion stuff. Add a stop motion dinosaur to your movie, and you got me.
Yeah, right?
I feel like I would have liked that Godzilla movie more if it was a stop motion Godzilla, because at that
Whoa,
point
whoa.
anything would have literally saved that fucking movie.
What movie?
Yeah, right. Excuse me,
The,
just a
the
second,
new
guys.
Godzilla movies, Anthony. I'm sorry that you love them, but they're
Which
terrible.
ones? There's plenty of new Godzilla
All of
movies
them, dude.
in the modern day.
The Roland Emmerich version. Anything
Hey.
done by Legendary.
Hey, come on, Roland Emmerich.
No, the
You know,
Roland Emmerich version sucked, and you know it. We're not going to discuss this, but you know it sucked. When
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Rift Tracks couldn't save it, you know the movie is bunk. All
wait,
right?
Rift Tracks did
Rift
98
Tracks did
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
I think they're talking about
Yeah,
two
Godzilla.
different Godzilla films.
Huh.
1997 Godzilla is what you're talking about, right, Luis?
7. You mean 8? 98.
Whatever. The
Yeah,
crappy
that's the
one.
one. Well, that one and all the Legendary ones.
Well, those
Hey,
are pretty
Godzilla
bad,
vs
too.
Kong was fun.
I said Godzilla movies, not Godzilla versus somebody.
Oh well, yeah, that's different.
Godzilla versus Kong was something for
It-
sure, but
it had
not
its good
as bad
moments.
as the Gareth Edwards movies.
No.
We're getting off topic though.
Yes.
Yes, which stop motion is awesome.
So-
The stop motion.
So stop motion, yeah.
Who
My
did the
heart
stop
over
motion for this? Who did? The person who did the stop motion
I
for
don't know.
this movie. He did the stop motion for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. A couple other stop motion films, or movies that had stop motion in it. So it's
Doesn't Harry have
pretty
it?
good.
No.
Huh? No, no.
I think he'd be long dead, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
was Probably
Yeah, I don't
dead
know
by
if he
now.
was dead, but he was close. Wasn't doing
Yeah.
movies.
But like
Um,
for what its budget was, it looks pretty great still.
Yeah.
Listen, the
Yeah.
whole thing looked like a made-for-TV movie, which I don't have a problem with. But it did not look like a
It,
big
it
budget.
looked like a
movie.
direct
Wait.
to video movie from the early 90s. Is what it
Was
looked like.
Like,
it a direct-to-video movie, or was this actually released theatrically at one point?
Dr. Mordrid is direct to
Yeah.
video.
Okay,
Almost
See, that
all
makes
of the
sense.
Full Moon stuff was direct to video, I think.
all right.
Yep.
See, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know, like it just because I had seen I seen one of the X-Men movies on Fox one day, like one of the made-for-TV movies, X-Men, the Generations or New Generation or something like that, like the really bad '90s one.
What?
Like that's what it looked like. It looked like a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I don't
What is
know.
this?
I'm not familiar with those movies at all.
Wait a minute. Is that the one with like Dazzler, a live-action Dazzler in it, and it was
No,
like,
no, no,
what?
no. It was what was it called? It was like X-Men.
or it wasn't even X-Men. It was like X Factor or X. It was X something. It was.
It was
seemed-
one, it
We're getting off
was
track
definitely
again.
one of like the offshoot X-Men movies or X-Men but it was like in the 90s. I think it was like Generation or something, or New Generation
Oh,
or something
Generation
like that.
X. Okay, it was probably that.
Generation X, that's right, Generation X.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what
But-
it looked like. It looked like one of those movies.
But even for a made for TV movie, like yeah, you could tell the sets are definitely not on the higher budget, but you know it still looks good. Even the astral projection scene, I thought that scene went well, even
worked.
though he had to lay down to do it. Like I didn't see what was wrong with just sitting
Maybe.
and crossing your legs, but
Well, I am a person who cannot cross their legs, so maybe Jeffrey is
Yeah,
also
wow.
a person.
Wow, Anthony. Can't believe it. You just excluded people who can't close their legs when they're sitting down. I hope you're happy.
I was the kid even in like kindergarten. I remember I'm like, this hurts. And you sit like that, and I was like, it can hurt. It would kill me. So I don't know. Maybe Jeffrey Combs is that guy too. Okay, smartass.
Maybe. Let's talk about Jeffrey Combs.
I love that man. Don't
Yes.
you dare.
Let's talk about Jeffrey Combs,
Don't
please.
you
He's
dare
definitely a
talk
weird
ill
person
of
in this
Herbert
movie.
West.
Listen,
like
He's
I
great
love
in
Jeffrey
everything.
Combs. I think Jeffrey Combs is great. I don't think this was his movie.
what?
I'm so sorry. I do not
well-
think this was his movie.
Almost
If
every
he was-
role he's
listen.
in is like
If he's trying to play charismatic Doctor Strange type, right? A Stephen Strange character, you know what I mean? Like if that's what he's trying to play, I'm sorry, dude. I was amazed he got as far as he did with what's her name? I forgot her name already, but I'm surprised he got as far as he did with her because man, he sounded psychotic, dude. You can
he's supposed to be psychotic. He's not even human.
Psychotic.
He's an alien.
He's not human. You gotta consider that.
And
He's
Is
an
that-
alien. He's
for
being swamped
100
for an
years, you're
alien.
telling me he can't learn how to emote?
He's a
Or
shut-in.
not sound like he's psychotic?
He was a shut-in.
Yeah. Hell, you even look at Highlander. He seems like a weird person.
That's
even
true.
you know, God knows how many years he's been alive.
Lots of
like-
places.
Yeah. Plus,
know. I
plus
just-
Cabal. Well, honestly, I gotta admit, I did like Cabal a bit more than Jeffrey Holmes or Doctor Mordrid
Brian
in this
Thompson.
movie.
Brian Thompson
just-
is a great scene chewer, man. He's a great villain.
Just because
Yeah.
of the way he overreacts and how he was one Shao Kahn, I just can't unsee it.
Well,
That
you know-
grin he gives all the time.
He's such a unique-looking guy, anyway, and I mean that's been his bread and butter in the '80s and '90s. I mean, that's why he was the alien bounty hunter in X-Files. He didn't even have to say anything. He just looked kind of weird and imposing.
Yeah.
You know what he does have the look of? He does have the look of like, you know who my dad is? He's got that look of my dad just bought this mountain and we're gonna tear away your little ski resort and all the misfit
And all my
heroes have to
demons are
band
gonna come
together to
out.
stop him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
man,
my dad is buying this. My dad is buying this orphanage and putting up a shopping mall. You know, or he's shutting down the community center to turn into a beautiful parking lot. Like that's what he looks like.
I see.
Which he was great as the villain. I'm just saying that his look definitely gives way to like, do you know who my dad is? Kind of villains. You know what I mean?
Wow. Sure.
I think so. He's got a very preppy kind of look.
Yeah. Well, he had sort of a bleached mullet going on, right?
Yes, it was real seeing that guy with hair. It was.
All right.
He did. He looks weird with hair. He does
So-
look weird.
Yeah.
So we know Luis was not a fan of this film.
That's not true. That's not true. He did find some charm in this film. I thought there was a lot of things in this film that worked.
Yeah.
Any scene with Jeffrey Combs and Yvette Napar,
You know.
they didn't work for me. She is the most gullible person in a city where you cannot be a gullible person, and he is the most psychotic sounding person that you have ever heard. He so quickly gave up the fact that he was a wizard trying to start a dark wizard to the police. I was like, oh, you just told them. Okay, cool.
I think one of the things I appreciate about a lot of B movies, like especially Charles Band and oh my god, what's the other guy's name? You know, there's
a full moon owned by a father and son duo.
Probably, but you know, there's a lot of B movies around that time, and they all do a very similar thing, where you have like strong female characters, and there's also like a male character who's so typically male that they're oblivious to how they're acting towards the female, and she's just like, "You're an idiot."
Oh man,
You see that a lot
man.
in films from
Yeah.
then, but mostly
Just look-
I mean, like B films, not like main Hollywood fare. And I love it.
I know,
think
but
it's
like,
hilarious.
just look at all the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies.
Oh,
My
yeah.
God.
I don't know.
Like, even the last one with the freaking robot toy that like
Right.
drawing home people. Freaking
Right.
the man
Funny,
is
though,
like,
you
yeah.
knew what you were getting with those movies, though. You weren't
Yeah.
expecting quality from Silent Night, Deadly Night.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
But I appreciate how the writing tends to be a lot more clever than even some of the main Hollywood crap. So, anyway,
True.
as far as issues with the
more
movie,
basic.
I mean, honestly, I think you hit the nail on the head, Luis. You watch this movie; it's a full moon movie. You kind of know what you're getting into. So I have no real issues in that way. I mean, you know, you're in for something covered with cheese. So,
Oh, for sure.
how about you? How
You're
about
gonna
you,
get
Tony?
you're gonna get your typical action, your gratuitous nudity, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
A lot of
F-bombs that come out of
F-bombs. Yeah, a
nowhere.
lot of F-bombs.
Yeah.
Yep. And hey, it has Jeffrey Combs and who's the guy who plays Cabal?
Brian Thompson.
Yeah. When those two are together on screen or in the same movie, you know it's gonna be
You know it's
something
going to
wild.
be good. Yeah. Right.
can we talk about the guy with the grenade launcher?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
guy
didn't
who
shoot
was-
grenades.
who was-
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't shoot. I was like,
I'm
oh, here
glad-
we go. He's gonna
I'm
shoot
glad you
grenades. And he
recognize
shot
that.
magic out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad you recognize that.
It's-
Yeah.
What, that it's
I
a
don't know where.
grenade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, I saw it, and I'm like, why does this magic person have a grenade launcher? Oh, no, it's a magic launcher. It just looks like a grenade launcher.
I apologize for the sound. I'm not intentionally eating. I have cough drops because I'm getting over being ill, so I'm trying to fight a cough. Lingering cough.
See,
So-
that's why we're
sorry
not
about that.
filming together.
That's well, it wasn't COVID. I did test. It was negative. There was no COVID.
No, I didn't say anything about COVID. You have
Oh,
cooties.
okay.
Everyone knows.
Cooties. I have cooties.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
So I'm liberally using cough drops.
Ah.
So what
Go ahead,
issues
Tony.
did
What
you
were you
have
gonna
with
say?
it, Tony?
Oh no, I already said what I wanted to say. Like, if
Okay.
it had both Brian Thompson and Jeffrey Holmes in the same movie, you know, it's gonna. Considering the other movies they've been in, like, you know, well, the other thing I know Brian Thompson for is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. He played Shao Kahn, and Jeffrey Holmes. Come on, Reanimator.
Yeah, oh yeah. Star
that
Treks. Many Star Treks. He was in the
Yeah.
Frighteners.
Star Treks.
He was the the insane FBI agent. It was all scarred.
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah.
He
Frighteners.
kind of played the same character he was in Reanimator in the live action Guyver movie.
Oh, that's
Kinda.
right. He was in the Guyver. Yeah.
Yeah. But
All right.
out of all of Jeffrey Holmes' performances, considering how nonchalant he is about, you know, being a wizard or being a magical being, I gotta rank it high up there alongside Herb West because how casual he is.
I thought he was great. I
Yeah.
know, Luis,
Look.
you didn't buy it, but I
No,
thought it was
because
great.
look, he kept it secret through the whole time before. He kept it a secret, and the minute the cops slapped cuffs on him that he could easily take off, we saw this in a scene. He was like, oh, "Guys, look, this is easy to explain.
Did it
I'm a wizard.
did it
trying to
occur to
stop
you that
another
he
wizard."
was the gullible one? More
Huh?
so than she was. That's why they got along. I mean,
Wait, say that again.
did it occur to you that he was more gullible than she was? That's why they got along so well. I mean,
I guess
she,
it had.
I mean,
guess it
she
had
does
to come
become
from-
his Clea, so you know.
I know.
She does,
I'm not,
yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Clea.
Again, that's because I
in the
think she's
comics.
gullible.
You know, Clea was from I think from another dimension.
She was.
And then she pals around with Strange and becomes his live-in for a long time.
They
But she
get-
also studies the
They
mystic
get
arts.
married or something.
Huh?
At some point, don't they get together at some point?
Oh yeah. They're together pretty early, I think.
I think they're kind of together right now in the comics.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, she took over once he died. Spoiler: Doctor Strange in the
Oh,
comics is dead.
Quote unquote, his body died. He's just astral projecting to God knows where. But yeah.
You just
How
you
very
just pissed
how
off
very
the three
hairy
people that are still
Theo.
You're just pissed off at 3 people still reading comics.
Right.
Not the not the other 7 who are just buying comics,
Right.
hoping to get a rare comic.
Hoping to get. There's a lot of that. Oh man.
There's a lot of that.
There's a lot. Of that. All right, we're actually over.
Yeah, so
30
just
minutes.
like Combs. I think
Yeah.
Combs and What's Her Face together took me out of it a lot.
Really? I mean,
Yeah, because their
I get it.
relationship really didn't make sense. And then she started living in his house while he was gone, like living in his apartment while he was gone.
Yeah, I mean,
They were
don't you do
that
don't-
close.
Don't you do that with a person that you're in love with and they're all of a sudden gone and on? Okay, then I guess they're property by property now.
we're
And
moving in.
I could watch It's a Wonderful Life here, and yeah.
I figured you'd do that with someone you were closer with, not
right.
so much someone you met for like a week or two. This seems like it probably took place all in a week or so. And then just assume
Yeah, it
that you could live
was.
in
It
this
was like a
person's
weekend.
apartment.
Yeah.
Like, I would have teleported in and been like, what the hell are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I could have teleported naked. I didn't know anybody was in my house. You don't know my life.
You'd be like, why would you teleport naked? And he'd be like, oh, because it's my house.
It's my house. Why would I not teleport here naked?
Man.
All right. Let's review this beast. We're actually over 30 minutes.
All right. Out of 4 stars.
4
what do you
stars.
give this?
I will give it. I am a fan of B movies, and I am a fan of Jeffrey Combs, and I am a fan of, B movies and Jeffrey Combs. So 3.5 stars.
I would have
Okay.
to give it, 3.5 stars too, because
Nice.
it's like, I don't want to say it's the ultimate superhero B movie because there's still lots of superhero B movies I
Well,
like Roger Corman's Fantastic
It's
Four.
better than that because it actually got finished and put
Yes.
on the video
however-
shelf. Although I do love the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. That movie is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
As
Go
the
ahead.
Yeah, I
name
give it a-
implies.
Go
I
ahead.
give it a 3.5. Like, it's really enjoyable for what it is, given its budget and
Yeah.
its cast. So,
Made on
yeah,
made on a
I give it
shoestring.
3.5.
Yeah.
Look, I also like B movies. Okay, please don't get me wrong. I love Jeffrey Combs. I think he's great.
It's just this one didn't work for you.
There was just there was like I know what I'm gonna get out of a B movie. I know how much of my belief to suspend. There's just some things that you cannot ignore. They had 0 chemistry, so when the fact that they're even together makes me wonder how the fuck that even happened. Like how do these 2 people even get together? It's like if Jeffrey Dahmer met a very agreeable person. Is what this seems like. If Dahmer was like, "Hey, do you want to come over to my house?" and someone was like, "Yeah, okay."
That's kind of what
Nice.
happened.
I think
That's
she
kinda what
did
happened, but
I think she did a
okay.
pretty good job of selling it. I think you're right. There was lacking some chemistry, but she did a good job acting.
She did a good job. And her character combined with his acting with the way he portrayed this character, or even the way this character's written, it was not for him. And this movie proves that. Besides that,
Boo.
I suspended my disbelief on everything else. I thought the movie was fun. The dinosaur skeleton fight was great.
Yes.
The whole thing with the flunky becoming invulnerable until the end, and then he gets shot. That was awesome. Brian Thompson was great. Honestly, he's a very cheesy villain, and he's very good at it.
He's good at it,
We'll
yeah.
take that away from him. I would give this movie, I think I would give this movie 2.5.
Okay.
All right.
2.5 stars. There's a lot of it that sort of took me out, and I understand that a lot of it was because, they had to try to fit a whole movie in an hour plus, like an hour 20 or something like that,
Right.
however long this
Right,
movie
Yeah,
was.
it's relatively short.
It is
for
short, yeah.
what it is.
That it is.
I guess-
I understand a lot of the pacing was not the best that it could be, but
Now,
I
only
could
a
overlook that.
week and a half ago or a week ago, it actually premiered on whatever platform the new MST3K is on as one of the new episodes. That is not
what
where we
platform
got
is that?
wind of it. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the new MST3K. I just don't.
The new one. The new
Yeah,
one.
I don't think it has the same charm as the classic stuff, but yeah, apparently it just premiered on there like a week ago, which is good timing because it's the same exact reason we reviewed it because of Multiverse of Madness came out.
Yeah, let's be
Yes,
honest. We did this because we thought it would be fun to
Right.
troll people,
Right.
thinking we were watching
Yeah.
Doctor
Yeah.
Strange.
That's
We were
true.
actually watching Doctor Mordrid.
Dr. Mordrid.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to tell you, though, in about 3 or 4 years, however long it takes, we're going to be at a convention, and Jeffrey Combs is going to be there, and I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to put you in the headlock, and I'm going to say, Jeffrey, he hated you in Dr. Mordrid. He hated you.
and they were like, no, I moved you to Reanimator.
Now, has this movie been released on Blu-ray? That's what I want to know.
No, but it has been remastered. I purchased the remaster off Amazon because it was like $6. It looked beautiful. Honestly, it looked beautiful.
Yeah. Honestly,
I saw it
guys,
on Tubi.
Oh, okay.
If you want to watch, I was just gonna say, if you want to watch this movie, it's on Tubi, and I think it is the remastered version on Tubi.
Did it? I mean, if it
I
looked
thought
super
it was
clean,
remastered.
yeah, then it is.
And I think
it looks cleaner than it could have been for sure.
yeah, it's one of those movies I feel comfortable watching on Tubi since it's made for TV and I'm fine with commercial breaks in it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, straight to video, but,
Yeah.
but like
I
yeah.
didn't have any commercial breaks in mine, so I was lucky, I guess.
Nice.
Oh wow.
All right. Let's get out of. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Guys, please remember that if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that way you get all our new videos whenever they come out. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. It's not going to hurt our feelings. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought about this movie. If I was wrong, if of
Luis
course
is wrong.
Adam or Tony were wrong,
We're not
because
wrong.
of course they are.
This movie's amazing.
And there's a link also to Tony's channel. It's going to be also in the description.
Yep, I'm gonna do a G-Flex vlog soon.
That's
this
right. You're
month.
going to G-Fest in a few weeks.
So if you guys are fans of Godzilla, you can watch Tony's vlog as he walks around G-Fest, just in case you can't be there.
That's
Yes,
right.
and
And then,
hopefully I
of
don't get
course,
mugged.
yeah, let's hope.
Well, he's
And then,
going
of
to
course,
Chicago.
Go Fenris, right? That's the name of the T-shirt.
Yeah, TeePublic/Go Fenris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
What did we?
Smelling
just
your spider
watched you
suit.
Smell Spider-Man's suit. It's kind of psychotic.
Yeah, I wonder what TSA is gonna say about this.
Nice. They're gonna think this kid's into some freaky shit.
Isn't it exactly? They're like, okay. It's for a convention? Yeah. All right.
Sure, pal.
I don't star in Spider-Man Elsa videos anymore.
Nice. All right.
All right, guys. Hopefully, you'll be here next week when we talk about or review whatever we're going to talk about and review, and we'll see you guys till then.
All right. Good night.
DaiKaiju Tony signing out.
All right, we're out. It's still streaming, but we're out. What's up? No. They can't hear us.